One of the responses I really liked about how to stay focused from Tribe of Mentors on today's ThinkShare. Hello and welcome to the ThinkShare. My name is Zach. I'm here to bring to you what I'm thinking about, sharing about, talking about, listening to, reading about that doesn't belong in math class. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. As I've been reading Tribe of Mentors, another really great insight I got recently from listening to this or reading the Steven Pressfield section is one of the questions is, when you feel overwhelmed or unfocused, what do you do? He quoted one of his friends and said that if you decide to take a day off from working out, you don't eat. It seemed like a sort of a shocking response at first, and I realized that it was important because he says that's the short way of saying you're not really allowed to get unfocused. He said it's amazing how a good day's work will get you right back to feeling like yourself. So I think what's important for him is really never losing focus on some level. So when you go to take a vacation, the idea is to just freshen yourself up so you can do more of what you're great at, more of what your life's purpose is, what your North Star is. And I think to have a North Star for yourself is really what you need to have. So many people kind of get unfocused, and I think part of that is because they don't have a great focus to start with. I think that one of the reasons I'm able to stay focused on YouTube is because I know that I'm doing what I really want to do, which is educate people and have them be more of themselves. Rather than being anxious, rather than being tied down by the problems in life and being tied down by the fears in life, I want to see people get to their potential, and I want them to be able to use the resources that they have to make the fullest life that they possibly can. So for me to take a day off of YouTube is not really what I do. That's why I have a daily show here so that I can stay on track every day. And when I am taking a day off, you better believe I've already prepared another video for it. I'm about 7 months in, 200 plus episodes. So really, when you're unfocused, you gotta consider what is the focus you're supposed to be focused on based on what you promised yourself. Like, what is that focus you want to be on? What, if you're gonna take a day off of it, if you're gonna take any vacation or a break, what can you deprive yourself of, or what can you keep reminding yourself about so that you never really get unfocused at all? By the way, if you're still watching right now, I wanna see if we can get 10 likes on this video. So for all my students out there, consider what is it that you're really focusing on. I know it's sort of hard in high school, thinking of further past the grades, further past the semester or the year, or past high school or past college. I know it's hard to think that far. So just consider what are your close by focuses. When it starts to get blurry, it's easy to say that you're unfocused. So consider what is that North Star for you right now. It might not be the same one in the near future, but just stick with what it is that you're focused on now and figure out what can you do while you're taking breaks. Like today I've had sort of structured breaks, as I've said, I'm going to break only by doing these things, which is calling friends and family that I wanted to talk to. I've said to myself I'm allowed to go watch and comment on other people's content or look at the comments on my own content. I'm allowed to look at other channels that are similar to mine and try to create friendships on YouTube. I can go into Bigger Pockets and the forum and talk to people. I can contact people. So really I looked at all of my focuses and tried to stick with what could be a fun break from whatever it is that I'm doing when it's recording. Another one is I could be exercising as I want to finish a half marathon in June. So how can you structure your breaks so you're never really unfocused in any way? I hope this was useful. If you enjoyed this and you want more, I invite you to subscribe. Hit the bell if you want notifications every day come out with something new. Thank you for watching. Stay weird, humans. Yay!